series from day one at Headingley that had drama, excitement and controversy right down to the final ball here at the Kia Oval and caught the attention of the world, highlighting once again that Test match cricket is very much alive. Our presentation party is ECB Chair Richard Thompson, and to conduct our interviews from Sky Sports will be Michael Atherton. Our first mention is to our match officials, and a special thank you to our scorers for the whole series. Our ICC match officials, Jeff Crow and Richie Richardson, our match referees. Our on-field umpires, Kumar Damasina, Asan Raza, Rod Tucker, Chris Gaffney, Paul Rifle and Shafadullah Saikat. And our fourth umpires, Russell Warren, Mike Burns, Graham Lloyd and Martin Saggers. And we would also like to thank our ground teams for all the matches in the series and each of the head ground staff, Richard Robinson, Carl McDermott, Gary Barwell, Matt Merchant and Lee Fortis. Our first player presentation is the Rothsay Player of the Match for this test, nominated by Sky Sports, and will receive a Rothsay Player of the Match medal. In a game where bowlers fought back, fifers for Josh Tongue and Gus Atkinson against the brilliance of Joe Root with 105, Harry Brook with 111 and Yashasvi Jaswal with 118. One player who never gave up in every match throughout the whole series and got their awards in this final match. 9 wickets in the match, 5 for 104 in the second innings. The Rothsay Player of the Match, Mohammad Siraj.
Mohammad Siraj, many congratulations. Let's talk about this hour of cricket this morning. Was that the most dramatic hour of cricket you've played in?
To be honest, I feel so amazing because we everyone there is thoughts day one to till here is everyone is fight too hard and result is that. So we'll be very happy.
You've had to lead India's attack throughout. You're the last seamer standing. 5 hard games. How have you managed to keep going?
मेरा एक ही सिंपल प्लान था कि जितना हो सके मैं अपने कंसिस्टेंट पे एरिया पे हिट करते रहूँ, ज़्यादा ट्राई मत करूँ, एक सिंपल प्लान रखूँ और वहाँ से विकेट मिलती है तो विल बी बोनस एंड कीप प्रेशर बिल्ड.
All he wanted to do was make sure he just hit the right areas and he believed the wickets would fall. Everything else would be a bonus from there on.
And coming to the ground this morning with 35 runs to win for England, did you think you were favourites this morning?
जैसा मैं सुबह उठा तो I thought कि मैं कर सकता हूँ क्योंकि बिलीफ सिस्टम था मेरे पास और मैंने सुबह उठा अपने गूगल पे से एक फ़ोटो इमेज निकाला और वॉलपेपर पे रखा कि मैं कर सकता हूँ यहाँ पर, तो बहुत ही मज़ा आया.
When he woke up in the morning, he believed that he could do it, and then he took a screenshot of something from Google which said believe, and he put it out there because he wanted to get it done today.
And how easily did you find it to put the catch yesterday when Harry Brook was on 19 to the back of your mind?
I thought he is a game changing moment because वो टाइम पे अगर कैच लेता तो अभी तक मैच फिनिश हो जाता था क्योंकि मॉर्निंग नहीं आना पड़ता था. बट लंच से पहले हैरी ब्रूक जैसा फिर अटैकिंग मोड ऑन किया हैरी ब्रूक ने, हैट्स ऑफ टू हिम एंड वी गुड फीलिंग दिस अमेजिंग.
He says that if Harry Brook's catch had been taken, probably we wouldn't have seen play happening today, but he's very happy to come back. Well done to Harry Brook. He said he played really well, but the fact is that he was nervous when he dropped it.
And just contrast the feeling now that you have with at Lord's 2 games ago when you were the last man out.
It's very heartbreaking moment क्योंकि तब जड्डू भाई ने एक ही बात कर रहे थे, जितना हो सके अपना बैट से मिडिल करके खेल और ज़्यादा टेंशन मत ले और वन वर्ड इस टेलिंग के अपने फादर के बारे में सोच, जितना तो इतनी मेहनत करके यहाँ तक पहुँचा था. फिर अनफॉर्चुनेटली इट्स हैपन.
He says that Jaddu was telling him to back his defense and the fact that remember your father, how hard you worked to get here, put everything into play and you can get it done, but it just didn't happen at that moment.
And Ravi Shastri says you're due a promotion now in the police force in Hyderabad, is that right?
I don't know. I don't know.
Many congratulations, you've had a magnificent series, well played.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
We can now announce the England Rothsay Men's Test Player of the Summer following the conclusion of the series against India. A one-off test win against Zimbabwe was followed by the series draw against India in a captivating contest. This award has been decided via the PCA's most valuable player rankings powered by OFX. Standout performances during the summer's Rothesay test matches, including displays from captain Ben Stokes and Ben Duckett. However, there can only be one MVP, and after scoring 539 runs and taking 14 catches, the decision was made. This player is also today's Rothesay Player of the Series for England, as nominated by Gautam Gambhir, who receives a Rothesay medal, a magnum of Chapeldown English sparkling wine. England's Player of the Series and Rothesay Men's Test Player of the Summer is Harry Brook.
Harry, congratulations. Just take us into the England dressing room as it was for that hour this morning. Are you a good or a bad watcher?
I came into the day this morning very confident. Obviously we had two very good players out there at the time, and yeah, I just thought we were going to easily sit at home. And then obviously the way that the Indians fought back there, and the way that Siraj bowled especially, I think he deserved every success there.
When the rain came last evening, it was very difficult conditions for batting. Did you feel at that point that the break and the chance to put a heavy roller on the pitch played to England's advantage?
Yeah, absolutely, and we were thinking the bowlers would stiffen up a bit, the pitch would be a little bit flatter, but obviously the overcast conditions, lights on again, it started to zip around a bit. And like I said before, Siraj he's played 5 test matches in a row, bowling 85 plus every ball, and he's had a phenomenal series, and I respect him a lot for what he's done this series.
And when was it decided that Chris Woakes would be ready to bat? Was it yesterday that he went and had a bit of a hit in the indoor school, left-handed?
Yeah, he was always going to go out no matter what, and yeah, credit to him there as well. He's in a lot of pain at the end, you could see by his face. Yeah, it's unfortunate that we didn't get across the line, and yeah, it's just cricket, isn't it?
A thrilling partnership yesterday with Joe Root, 195 I think in 211 balls. At that point, did you feel you had the game in the bag?
Yeah, absolutely, and there's so many things you can think in hindsight. Yeah, we were obviously going really well, and if we could get a couple of big overs there, just when I got out, the game was done. But as we've seen through this whole series, there's been quite a lot of collapses where either we've bowled them out for 50 runs, 6 wickets for 50 runs, or they've done the same to us. So, yeah, it's fairly fitting.
People reflect on a brilliant 100, but also the bizarre way that you got out. Do you just accept that with that high-risk nature of the cricket that you play, that there will be the odd occasion like that? Or do you look back now and think, I wish I could have done it differently?
Well, my thought process was just try and hit as many runs as quick as possible, and like I said, the game's done. If we need 40 well, 40 runs with me and Rooty in there, and I get out there, the game's still done. And obviously it didn't work, but yeah, hindsight is a beautiful thing, and obviously I wish now I didn't play that shot and get out.
200s and a 99 in the series. How do you look at it as a whole from your own perspective?
Yeah, I've played all right. Could have won that game yesterday, which is devastating, but yeah, I'm just happy to contribute to as many games as possible.
And it's been an amazing, fulfilling series for everybody to watch. What has it been like to play in? I mean, have you enjoyed it? It's been fiery and niggly at times, but have the two sides enjoyed that aspect of it? And what about the respect between the players?
Yeah, it's been an awesome series. It's been a very intense series. After every game, we've all been absolutely knackered. So we've put everything on the line. We haven't left anything out there, and yeah, it's been an awesome series to be part of. Even that finish there, I know we're on the wrong side of it, but it's such a good advert for Test cricket, and hopefully people will carry on watching it.
Well said and well played to you.
We now come to India's Rothesay Player of the Series. This was chosen by England head coach Brendan McCullum, and the winner receives a Rothesay medal and a magnum of Chapeldown English sparkling wine. It was commented. Mohammad Siraj's character throughout every single game taking wickets was worth noting, as was KL Rahul at the top of the order with 532 runs, and as ever the all-round game of Ravindra Jadeja. But one wicket always stood out and was always hard to get. 4 centuries in the series, averaging 75.4. India's Rothsay player of the series is their captain, Shubman Gill.
Shubman, many congratulations. India's narrowest test match victory. It feels like today, this game and this series is going to go down in folklore.
Yeah, definitely. I think the way both the teams played in the entire series, every day coming on day 4, never day 5, never really knowing which team is going to win, really shows that both the team came up with their A game, and very happy to get over the line in this one.
The Test series has tested you in so many ways in your first series as captain, but perhaps none more so than this morning, this hour of cricket. So many decisions to make. Just talk us through a few of them, whether to take the second new ball, whether not to, how far to bring the field in, how far to protect the boundaries. How did you go about it?
When you have got bowlers like Siraj and Prasidh bowling that spell, captaincy seems pretty easy. Bowling a spell doesn't really, ball is doing all sorts, they're making the ball talk. Yes, there was a little bit of pressure on us, but I think the way we responded this morning with them coming through with the spell was just magnificent for us.
And were you always confident that you could win that game this morning? Were you concerned that the break last night with another heavy roller on the pitch would have played to England's advantage?
No, I think, we were pretty confident. Even yesterday, we knew that they are a little bit of under pressure. We just wanted to make sure that they're feeling the pressure throughout. Pressure makes everyone do things that they don't want to, and we just wanted to make sure that they're feeling the pressure throughout the 37 runs that they scored.
Tell us a little about captaining Mohammad Siraj. He looks like a captain's dream.
Yes, definitely. He is a captain's dream, coming in 5 test matches, every ball, every spell that he bowled gave us all out, and every captain, every team wants a player like him. We are very fortunate to have him in that team.
And do you think 2-2 is a fair reflection of the cricket played between the teams?
Yeah, most definitely. Like I said, both the teams coming on day 5, never really knowing which team is going to win. This shows that how passionate both the teams were, and how much of a good cricket both the teams played throughout the series.
Talk about your own performance, if we can, for a moment, because it's partly an individual award as well. You said at the start of the series you wanted to be the best player you could be. You've achieved that this summer.
Feels very rewarding to be able to achieve that. I worked pretty hard before the start of the series. There were certain things that I wanted to work on as a batsman, and it was my goal to be able to be the best batter of the series, and to be able to accomplish that goal feels very satisfying and very rewarding.
You've had plenty to prove coming here, and you said you wanted to work on certain things. Were the changes technical or mental, or a combination?
Always both, always a combination of both. I think once you are sorted mentally, you would be in a good space, but you're only sorted mentally when you're feeling technically correct. So I think they're both kind of correlated. If you feel like you're getting in good positions, you're always mentally more stable.
An amazing series. What have you learnt about yourself and your team over the last 6 weeks?
That we never give up.
Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And now, for a few words, will you please welcome up England's series captain, Ben Stokes.
Ben, a tough one to watch, given all that you'd contributed in the 4 test matches earlier in the series, but not able to here.
Yeah, it's obviously always difficult when you can't participate in a game. Another hard-fought game, down to day 5. Like, both teams have put so much energy and effort into this whole series. It's been an amazing one to be a part of. But yeah, obviously bitterly disappointed that we couldn't get over the line here. But yeah, a series that I'm very proud of my team, of everything that they've thrown into this. We obviously would have loved to have come away with the series win, but it wasn't meant to be.
The ultimate drama in the end, really, with Chris Wokes, who made his debut here a dozen years or so ago, walking down the stairs with his arm in a sling. Just tell us about that decision, whether he had to be pushed through the door or whether he's putting his good arm up to volunteer.
Yeah, no, I don't think, obviously, when it got to the situation it did, there was never a question in Wokes' mind about what he was going to do. He actually spent yesterday trying to figure out which way round, if he had to face up, if he was going to be left or right-handed. I think, look, we've had guys go out with broken foots, we've had guys go out with broken fingers, and we've had guys go out and with dislocated shoulders. I think it shows what it is to play for your country and try and win games for your country as well. But yeah, again, like, just such a hard-fought series from both teams, and myself, and I'm sure Shubman as well, is very proud of what their team have contributed towards us.
Yeah, I want to ask about the series as a whole, because it's been a spicy series, but I don't think any of the worse for that from a viewer's perspective. What's it been like to play in?
Yeah, it's been awesome. India-England's always a massive series. There's always going to be moments where emotion comes out from both sides, in particular when you get to a stage of the game where almost the game's on the line. And I've said it a few times before, I don't think any of my lads are going to sleep crying over what was said, and I don't think any of the Indian players will be going to bed crying over what was said either. And I think it just shows that, the passion and the desire that everyone who walks out representing their country with their nation's flag on their chest means.
And you, as a player, back to your best now, as a genuine all-rounder, is that how you see it?
Yeah, it felt good. Obviously, really happy with how it went with the ball. Everything, all the niggles and stuff from all those years ago before sliding under the knife a few times. Hopefully, are all behind me. Obviously, work incredibly hard to make sure that I'm able to go out there and fulfil that role that I have done over the years. But yeah, obviously very disappointed to miss out on this game and not be able to contribute. But yeah, rehab starts now, and obviously we've got the big one coming up after this soon.
Yeah, you don't play now Test cricket until November, the big one, as you say. You've often talked about in the past, when you've had to sit out games through injury, that you look on from the sidelines and get a different perspective about your team. What did you see this week, that maybe pleased you, or was there anything that concerned you?
I think, pleasing is great. When one of your bowlers goes down so early on in a game, the whole the sort of role of those three seamers completely changed from the selection we went with. And even in our second innings with the ball, the heart and the desire that the three big fellas kept on running in with and putting into the team for the team was outstanding. You can look back on a 5-day game, with many different moments and go, if this had happened, if that had happened. But that's why cricket's so good. It's why we play sport. But all we ask for, me and Brendan, from the guys who get lucky enough to be selected in the 11, is that you leave everything out on the field. Not an ideal situation when one of your frontline bowlers goes down, but that heart and desire that Tungi, Gus and Jamie showed for the team was super outstanding.
The Graham Thorpe headband on your medal there, the last Ashes tour, which Thorpe was a part of the coaching staff, didn't go that well. Are you confident that the players under your command now will give it a good run when we do see you in Test cricket for the next time in November?
Absolutely.
Well done, congratulations.
Thank you.
With this Test series drawn, both captains will receive a Bataldi medal. The Bataldi medal, which is awarded to the winning captain of the series, or in this case of a drawn series, both captains will receive one to recognise the legacy of Mansoor Ali Khan Bataldi, who captained India aged 21 and remains the only individual to represent both countries in Test cricket. The two skippers are there. Please show your appreciation. The inaugural Anderson Tendulakr Trophy and the Rothsay Test Series 2025 is drawn.
जी हाँ, 2-2 से सीरीज की बराबरी करी है भारत ने आज सुबह। जो खेल दिखाया है वो इतिहास के पन्नों में लिखा जाएगा, क्योंकि 35 रन चाहिए थे इंग्लैंड को और भारत को चाहिए थे 4 विकेट, और वो 4 विकेट निकाले प्रसिद्ध कृष्णा और मोहम्मद सिराज ने। और ये देखिए, जो पटौडी मेडल है जीतने वाले कप्तान को दिया जाता है, तो बेन स्टोक्स और शुभमन गिल दोनों के पास है।